solitario. Somos nosotros pues por lo contrario. Conmigo nunca salen Eddie con el diario. M grande en mi cuenta Super Mario. Para lograrlo y
This is 2K Sports, broadcasting from Houston, Texas, as the Rockets take it. To the hardwood, a time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports Sunday Night Hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And of course, Jeff Green. Team moving on here without him.
And Kevin, he was an important player for him. I think more than people give him credit for. And that's not to say the trade was a mistake, but this is a guy they'll miss.
And you look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
Now here's Van Vliet. Shaq with the screen. Over Smart. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, my. O'Neal could be special on the glass.
Morant outside. With some arc. It's tipped. Smith outside. Pass to O'Neal. About a minute played so far here in the first. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here's Morant. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Here's Bird. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And you know, in the painted area, Bird has a variety of moves, can take you either direction and finish with either hand. He's a nightmare to defend, and believe me, I woke up in sweats many a times dealing with that guy.
Here's Morant, following the score by Dylan Brooks. It's Morant with the drive. And Morant throws it down.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Van Vliet. It's Brooks on the wing. Smith outside. 5 on the clock. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Hard to play any better defensively than this. Smith Jr. really focused inside.
Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. he has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling in the NBA. I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
Brooks misses.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Morant outside. A 15-footer, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
And finished off by O'Neal.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And that one's good. Morant's got 8 points. And so Brooks will bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 2. Van Vliet with the bucket.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
To the middle. And finished off by Morant.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Pass to Brooks. There's Van Vliet. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
Understanding the offense. O'Neal showing you his basketball IQ early in his career. That's promising for the future, too.
Now, here is Bird. Stolen by Brooks. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And some nice passing there by Houston. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Smart. Pass to Bird. Morant with a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Green. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Morant throws it down.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies lead by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them." Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Kennard's got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now Clark, still without a basket. Now here's Kennard. 5 to shoot. From deep. Thompson with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Clark. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Outside, Bain. Kennard on the wing. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Houston. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it. Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Here's Bain. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Bain. Picked by Clark. 6 to shoot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Rockets trailed by 6. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Clark outside. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
And he makes that one. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Kennard on the wing. There's a screen by Aldama. And it's Clark in the corner. Memphis moving it around. Kennard with the ball. 6 points for him. From 17 feet out. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside for Jackson. At the elbow, it's Smart. Morant, right side. Over Thompson. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Rockets doing their first foul of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
To the paint. In the corner, Şengün with it. Pass to Eason. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And the basket by Jackson.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Now, here's Şengün. Screen by Şengün. Eason gets a wide open look. Another miss by Houston. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Memphis out in front, leading by 3. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Micic. Pass to Eason. In the corner, Şengün with it. For the tie. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Sengun is a hard player to get a handle on. Pretty unpredictable, which makes him hard to guard without fouling.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Memphis leading. And a wide-open look for Payne. Drills it from outside.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Payne for three. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Payne's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Back to Morant. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Pass to Sengun. On the wing, Brooks. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Bird outside. Jackson in the corner. Back to Morant. Out to the wing. On the wing, Jackson. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jackson misses.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18. Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work. Retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. For three, Smith. Brooks controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
And we all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Shaq down low. And he stays with it. Out to Brooks. There's the pick. Back to Van Vliet. Just 4 to shoot. Over Smart. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So it's the Grizzlies now. 7-point differential. The three from Morant. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
To the inside. And Smith with the stuff.
The versatility of Smith on display there, and we're seeing it. I mean, he can act as a ball handler or the roller in the two-man game.
And here's Bird from the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
And it's Smith missing. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Count that bucket. Morant got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Shaq. Outside, Green. Three-pointer. And he's good on the three ball. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Exactly how you run the pick and roll. Green looking very comfortable and confident in these sets.
Morant outside. Outside, Payne. Pass to Smart. From the arc. Jackson misses. Here's Van Vliet. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Memphis leading by 10. From deep, Rose. Green with the rebound. And so here is Houston. For 3, Smith. Kennard with the rebound. Left side, Rose. On the wing, Williams. Inside. And Aldama has it in the corner. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Thompson. Into the lane. And the layup's good off the glass. Thompson's got it back down to single digits for the Rockets.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Back to Kennard. The 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Shot by Easton, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. And the wide open shot from Rose. Nails the corner 3. Rose has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Eason. The shot missing.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Wasted no time on that one.
Assisted by.
And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Morant surveying the D. Driving to the basket. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13. They need this. Eason's shot is good.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Here's Eason. Here's Thompson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Pass to Şengün. Fires from way outside. And Payne pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Here's Jackson. Good. Nice job down low. And it's 8 points for Jaren Jackson.
unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Stolen by Jackson. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Morant. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Morant got 17 points here in the second half. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And it's Bird missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Şengün throws it down.
Great take from Şengün. Excellent. Probing the defense and finding ways to finish.
Bird looking it over. Takes a three. They get the rebound. Jackson up top. Tries again. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Eason. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up.